Well, the horrifying report of a 5-year-old special needs child who was allegedly strapped to a chair has caught the attention of several parents, including former Senator Aline Yamashita, who herself is a mother of a special needs child. PNC's Rebecca Elmer files this report.
My world paused and I was just like, oh my God, to be tied to a chair.
Last week, GDOE announced that they were investigating child abuse allegations on behalf of Gary Guile, a parent who says his special needs child was allegedly tied down by his teacher in an effort to calm him down. The horrifying reports of the 5-year-old Price Elementary student allegedly strapped to a chair by his teacher surfaced, triggering Dr. Aline Yamashita, former senator, early childhood development educator, and mother of a child with autism.
When I heard this story, I paused, and again my world just stopped, because this happens too often, way too often. And whether it's a secondary student, last year that was huge news. This time it's a Head Start student.
Dr. Yamashita says this incident reveals underlying systemic issues with our island's implementation of training and preparedness for children with special needs.
I think it's a lack of universal training. What I understand is our school of, and this is a national issue, this isn't just a University of Guam issue, but I suggest that because University of Guam is locally based and because it's ours, I suggest that we can be the model for our nation to show how every single teacher who graduates, who becomes a teacher, is prepared to work with all students. It's got to be a marriage between our teacher prep programs, between what GDOE expects, and then it's driven by our certification requirements and our professional growth programs.
Although Dr. Yamashita acknowledged the tireless work of SPED educators, she still believes there's room for improvement.
You know, I'm a longtime teacher, always have been, and I understand the challenges of teaching students in this millennium. I think that our teacher training programs need to step up, and as more and more families insist that their children with special needs are in the regular classroom, what that means is that all teachers need to be prepared to work with all of us. They'll get to the bottom of it, I'm sure, because DOE does. Special ed needs to step up, and one more time, the awareness, the intervention, the training programs, how to, what to, and just get better and better at it.
Meanwhile, GDOE Administrator of Student Support Services Chris Anderson said the Deputy Superintendent called for a status meeting this morning with the Head Start Administrator, Acting Superintendent, and himself. He added that investigations have been opened with Price Elementary School, the Central Office, and even the Guam Police Department. The teacher in question has been placed on reassignment. Reporting for PNC News, I'm Rebecca Elmore.